Playing the worst trivia game ever again.
With the trivia master himself, Daniel. That's my mama.
And I'm a movie guy, but Eric...
You could go on a show.
Yes, he probably could.
Well,
everybody's wrong. I'm right. You. Your feelings.
Our generation remembers. If you grew up in the greatest movie era of all times like we did in the 80s and the 90s, then this episode is for you. So grab your popcorn, rewind that VHS tape one more time, and let's get started.
We're back from spring break.
Oh, yeah. You know what that means. You know what that music means.
That means fuck you.
All of you out there, you know what it means. It's time. It's time for Daniel to warm himself up. Warm us up, Daniel. Get us warm.
Let's go. Let's get it going.
I mean, as much as I hate hearing it, I feel like we've had a mild break, people, but we're back, bitches. We're back, and all I have to say is, life is hard. Getting older sucks. People disappoint you. The world goes insane. But for a short time each week, we get together, we laugh at the chaos, and we remember who we are, and we say, F your feelings. And before we get started, if you enjoy the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things you know we need you to do to make us successful. Please. I'm tired of begging you to do it, so just fucking do it. And because unlike modern Hollywood, we're still trying to make quality entertainment. And if you grew up in the greatest movie era of all times like we did in the 80s and the 90s, then this episode is for you. So grab your popcorn, rewind that VHS tape one more time, and let's get started. But before we do, Anthony, F your feelings.
Daniel, F your feelings.
I feel like Anthony really means to tell me that. Like, you really want to F my feelings.
Yeah,
it's okay, but Jonathan, F your feelings, brother.
And to all of you out there, F your feelings too. And if you don't know what that means, watch our other episodes. We fucking explain it. And if not, keep watching. Maybe we'll tell you again. So this week on F Your Feelings, we're doing something we almost never do. And we're talking about the movies that made us. The movies we watched on VHS until the tape literally wore out. The movies we quoted in school hallways, the movies that gave us heroes, the movies that scared the hell out of us, the movies that made us what we want, movies that want us to become something bigger than we are, right? And honestly, if you grew up between 1984 and 1995, you know exactly what we mean. That wasn't just great era of movies, it was the era for the movies. So going to the theater was an event, a Friday night ritual, a family outing. You could just stream it on your phone while scrolling Instagram and paying half attention. You sat there, you watched, and sometimes people smoked in the theater. Go figure that, right? You felt something, and back then movies had weight. Today everything feels disposable. I think you would agree, right? Yeah. A million streaming shows, a million forgettable movies made by algorithms. Nobody even remembers what they watched last week, but our generation remembers. We remember the soundtracks. We remember the scenes. We remember the lines. We remember where we were, when we saw them, and how it made us feel. And that brings me to the quote of the day, as Martin Scorsese once said, "Movies touch our hearts and awaken our vision and change the way we see things. They take us to other places. They open doors and minds. Movies are the memories of our lifetime. We need to keep them alive." And the quote might honestly be the thesis of this entire show. Because movies were our memories. They motivated us. They inspired us. They terrified us. They made us laugh. They made us dream. And movies back then were like reading a great novel. Now kids can't sit through a YouTube video longer than 3 minutes without checking their phones. And maybe that's why this episode matters. So because this is about remembering what it felt like when stories actually stayed with you, this is what we're going to do today. Me, Daniel, and Anthony have created the Mount Rushmore of movies that impacted us as kids. These aren't our favorite movies of all time. These are the movies from when we were kids, that when we were growing up, that made an impact on our lives. And I think, Daniel, you want to give us your Mount Rushmore? You want to tell me a little bit about why we picked this topic?
Yeah, well, first of all, let me say something. Movies, growing up for me, a movie was like a big thing. I mean, Anthony, I think you remember when we were kids, we used to go to the movies with our cousins. It was like a big thing. It's like, let's go to the movies. Wow. Like, that was a big fucking thing for me. Like, it was like an event, like going to a concert. You know, I miss my local video store. We used to go to Video Pursuit. It was the hot little video. I'm talking even before Blockbuster. Okay, Video Pursuit was the video store in our town, and that was an event to even go there. I was just like screaming in excitement to enjoy it. So I don't know. I miss that.
And going to the movies were different, right? You actually had to go to the theater and buy a seat, and hopefully that you was a good seat. There was no going online, picking your seat, and making sure it was there. It was you got there early. You got in your seat, or here's a better one yet. There was always one person, and I'm always that schmuck. I was that guy. I was the guy that showed up to the theater early, and then like guys like Daniel, Peter, maybe Anthony would show up like 40 minutes later, and I'm sitting there trying to hold 6 seats. No, these are taken. No, you can't sit there. No, you can't sit there. You know, for like 45 minutes while people are trying. I have the best seats in the house because I got there early.
No, I like to get to movies early. I am late. I'm a late person. I know my brother can agree. But I love movies because I want to watch the previews. The previews have been the staple even now. Previews are even getting better. Previews are 40 minutes long now.
Yeah, but before, back in the day, you had to get to the theater and reserve a seat.
Absolutely.
I remember watching Home Alone, and I didn't even have a seat.
Right.
I literally sat on the step of the theater. My sister had the seat.
So just fast forward. The last movie I had to stand up and watch, I'll never forget, is 40-Year-Old Virgin. Now, that's way after the 1980s. I know it's 2004 or whatever, but I had to stand up then. I mean, so, yeah. So, you know, movies play a big part of my life. But, okay, so where are we going next?
So this was Daniel. Daniel's idea was to talk about this. And at first I was a little reluctant, as much as I love nostalgia and talking about things. But I think the more we've kind of delved into it, like really thinking about like people smoking in the theater. I remember like my stepdad would be like, he rated movies by how many cigarettes he smoked during the movie. It was a good movie. He didn't smoke any. And then he's like, oh, it was a 2-cigarette movie, so it wasn't very good. Right. So shout out to Alan Staple, or R.I.P. You know, he's not with us anymore. But like, you know, that was going to movies was different. You know, it was something you did because you didn't have the option of
How about the nachos and cheese? For me, that was all about the excitement.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have all the food options either, right? It was popcorn. It was candy. And
now
soda.
They have the plastic over the nachos. Now everything is so like back in the day it was all together. You put the nachos all over the cheese over the nachos. Now everything is like in plastic. You have to rip off the plastic.
How about the $50 popcorn holder? As a matter of fact, this DeLorean right here is actually a popcorn holder. Yeah. Shout out to my nephew Jacob for getting it for me. AMC sells these, and it had popcorn in it for when they re-released the Back to the Future movie, which is it's on my Mount Rushmore.
You just had those big buckets where they refill it. That's all I remember.
The big bucket with the surprise inside, right? We talked about that with the surprise.
Maybe and then if you're on a date, maybe you hold the girl's hand and with the popcorn, you touch her hand.
Yeah. So the reason we picked like early 80s to the late 90s is because in 1985 I was 10. Daniel was what, 11? Anthony, you were what, 8? You know, we were growing up. This was it. These were the movies that had the most impact on our lives. These are the movies that we remember, that we cherish today. Movies that I love to watch, make me remember going to the movies for the first time. I remember walking to the theater and paying like $1.50, $2 to go to the movies. It was a different time.
So expensive.
Or you just stay in the movie. You try to stay. It's like a game. When the movie's over, you try to jump to the other movie without them catching you.
My dad was the king of this. We would go from movie to movie. I remember one specifically, even though Stripes didn't make my Mount Rushmore, we left one movie to go to see Stripes, and we saw the end of the movie before we saw the beginning of the movie because we went in too soon. We're like, oh, we have to wait. We had to wait. My sister will remember.
I hate that.
Remember that?
Yeah, we all do.
Anthony, what about you? What do you got to say?
I'm not a big movie guy. This is I'm doing this because you guys wanted to do it. I don't love movies, but there were big movies.
I know. I figured that when he told us that.
There were big movies that I did love, but I've never been a movie person. But there was a different experience back in you're for sure right about the experience was different than it is today.
Yeah.
My wife and I actually went to a movie last night. We went to go see Michael, and we spent about $70. I mean, it's expensive
for what?
It's an
2 people.
expensive just for me and Lauren with food.
Well,
did you go to
$25 each.
We got the beautiful seats where they
the iPick one. You went to iPick, or
we went to what's it called? The one Regal.
Oh yeah, Regal's nice.
And they have the beautiful.
Did you see it in IMAX? They charge you more for the IMAX.
They charge more for the IMAX. They charge to bring the food to your seat and plus the food. So the seats alone were like $30.
Did you get the blankets?
She brought a blanket, Lauren.
I do that too. I bring a blanket.
But it was very nice, great movie. I did enjoy it. It was a great movie. I mean, anybody that likes Michael Jackson or he was an influence on your life, it was a movie I'd recommend seeing. From what I understand, some of the family members weren't approved.
He was very influential to a lot of young kids.
Well, Janet Jackson obviously
Janet wasn't
in
the movie at all. I guess she had a big problem. I mean,
I understand
I
it only
think
takes.
the take of the movie is the father was very tough.
Well, we're going to get to that, right? I mean, you kind of got ahead of ourselves. We're going to talk about movies we've seen recently. But yeah, I know Daniel saw it.
Can I say
as
that
well.
Janet Jackson to me was a bigger star than Michael? I love Janet.
Are you out of your mind?
For me
Michael
personally.
Jackson
He's the king of pop.
He was the
Nothing
king.
beats Centipede. Fuck you
But,
both.
but he was the king.
Centipede?
And it made he sort of watching that movie. He was like the Kobe Bryant of pop music.
Yes,
like
he
that's
was.
how serious he was about what he was doing. Everything.
I
was
would say
spent-
the Michael Jordan of music.
No, he reminds me of Kobe's personality though. Like when you watch
Because he
the
talks so
movie.
softly.
Not the softly, not the talking, just the preparation, the wanting to be perfect, the always want. Jordan was great. I mean, he was the best ever. But Kobe had that personality, like, I want to be Jordan. And I feel like Michael was the same way. Like, he wanted to be the best ever, and he was going to do everything he can to be the best ever.
Well, let's get into the Mount Rushmore. Daniel, your movies were our first. So tell me about your list.
Well, the first one is Rocky 3.
Oh,
okay, specifically Rocky 3. Now, I know Rocky 1 and 2 came out in the late 70s, and they both won Oscars. I know he won Best Picture and Best Actor. But when you get to Rocky 3
Is that
and
when he
4...
fought Drago?
No, that's
Clubber
Rocky
Lang.
4. That's right. Rocky 3 is Clubber Lang, and also
Rocky
Hulk Hogan,
4
which is
Oh.
Thunderlips.
Okay.
So when that, to me, I probably watched that movie because I think the movie came out in 82. That... I don't know. I must have watched that movie about 100 times. It was just, the fact that he's able to take a beating and just keep on going. I felt like I can do it. So watch this. My mom hits harder than that.
Again. Why you ducking me, Balboa? And everybody in the theater's cheering. That's the great thing about the old movies. Rocky.
See that Rocky's playing with heart. Clubber Lang's playing with fear. I love it. Genius.
Okay. Yeah, Rock. Get him, Rock. Yeah.
I mean,
Take out his lungs.
Eric, I remember everybody standing on their seats, standing up and punching the thin air. Like, it's just crazy.
And Apollo in his corner. You ain't so bad.
Such a classic. I mean, it just makes you feel great to be an
it was a
American.
great movie.
I mean,
but Rocky 4 was better than
okay,
Rocky
well
3.
that's
different.
different. It's different.
But that was like Russia versus America. It was so much more American.
Well, again, it's
And he takes and Apollo dies, right?
And
So, I mean,
Apollo dies.
I can't get enough of this.
I'm actually surprised
Daniel-
you chose Rocky 3 over.
I love
Daniel
it.
dressed up as Ivan Drago
I did.
for Halloween one
Anthony,
year.
both movies are great, but this one to me,
No, but Rocky 4 was the best. When
Yeah,
he was
but-
training in Russia, in the snow, all those scenes with the music.
but you have to. It's just such a.
I mean, the
but,
training in Russia. Remember the training
But-
when
but
the
Anthony-
song came on?
Getting
Yes,
higher,
Exactly.
getting
And you just felt like you wanted
stronger.
to. And he's looking up pictures of Drago every day
Yes.
as he goes.
Hold
in
on,
his
hold
room.
on. But that's the great montage, right? It's him training
Yeah.
with wood.
Yeah.
And he's chopping
Yeah.
when he's
and,
running.
And Drago's like on great equipment,
Yeah.
beautiful, top notch, and Rocky's.
They're trying to follow him in the
exactly.
snow.
And they're following him in the snow. Come on, all of
Well,
that. That was
well,
just the oh my.
remember,
God.
but
For someone who doesn't like movies, you like that one.
Well,
But
that one
Rocky
was great.
3,
That one
it was painful for me because his trainer died, right? He was like a father
Yeah,
figure.
yeah.
So I started
Mickey.
crying. Mickey died, and that was tough for me. I was like, wow, Mickey
All right,
died.
so-
like, you know.
So you took Rocky 3 because it's inspirational. It's a movie you
Right,
remember
it's
as
the
a
first
child.
movie that woke me up, and I'm like, you can just keep fighting, and as long motivation. It's just motivation to work hard, and you can beat and you can empower anything you come across.
What's next on your list?
Okay, so the next movie was a horror movie, and when I saw the first one, I was an 8-year-old, Halloween 1, I was just like, wow. But then when I saw Halloween 2, the sequel, I was just like shivering in fear that there's this guy that doesn't say a fucking word, come up right behind you and just kill you with just a look, just wearing a...
Look how young Jamie Lee Curtis was.
She was hot.
Oh yeah, she was, and she was the one that had sex in the music.
the
Listen to the
sound.
music.
The soundtrack.
It shook me to my bones listening to this. He doesn't have to say anything. He just that's it.
Jeez.
Let me tell you, I was having nightmares with this guy in my closet for like 5 years after this movie, Halloween 2.
She still doesn't look bad, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Nah, she's okay.
Do you know what's great about movies like this is that it's not so much that it's scary. The music is almost scarier than the movie. It sets the tone.
Let me tell you, John Carpenter is a genius with how he orchestrated this music. This like shivering with the drums and the listen to it. Like you're almost like in a little rave, but like all you need is some more bass. It's crazy.
You know what's funny is because like you even think about the Jason movies with the
These were scary movies at the time.
What's next on your list?
Okay, let's move on. So, early 90s, there was a Scorsese's a genius. So he came out with a number of movies, but when he came out with Goodfellas in, I think, 1991, I didn't, it kind of brought to light a comedy feel of being in the mafia.
Is this the scene?
In the mob.
Yeah,
so
in
Goodfellas, this is the opening scene, one of the opening scenes of Goodfellas. And
this isn't an opening
Not opening.
scene.
It was the first 15 minutes when they're grown-ups. This is the first scene when they're all grown-ups because the first 15, 20 minutes they were all kids.
It's Henry growing up.
Is this the funny scene?
So this is the funny scene. This is one of the best
actually a
scenes
great
of the
scene.
show.
Really funny.
What's funny?
This is the classic Pesci.
Why am I funny? My clown?
I mean, how many times do people say this?
Good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What?
It's just, you're just funny. It's funny, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
So great about the scene is how it goes from being so funny and loud, jovial, to being so serious.
Because you realize
you knew how fucked up he was.
Tommy,
Like, he could
remember,
do anything.
Tommy's a made man, so
Yeah.
he can kill you right there.
Let me understand this, because maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
I amuse you.
I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I'm not just, how you tell the story. What?
Henry shitting his pants.
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
It's a very tense scene.
Yeah.
Tommy, get out of here. Such a class.
Get the fuck out.
I almost had him.
Now let me tell you, that's some fantastic acting. Fantastic.
Frankie, was he? Wonder about you sometimes. You may fold under questioning.
Tell me that scene doesn't pull you in like you're in a real situation with a bunch of mobsters.
And look at Ray Liotta right here with the way I paused it.
Yeah.
They were dying. They probably must have filmed this scene. It's funny because when you go back to a later scene when he's like, go home and get my shine, go home and get your shine box.
Oh yeah, that's
because like Henry's probably. This guy's Looney Tunes.
This movie almost made it cool to be in the mob. Like I'm like, ooh, I want to be in the mob. Well, they're all having fun, having a good time. Still, this
good movie.
So your top three so far for growing up have been Rocky 3.
Right.
It's been Halloween 2 because it scared the shit out of you, and now we have Goodfellas.
It's a good list.
Yeah.
And then you have what is your fourth one?
And I feel like as a Jewish American, as a Jewish person, every Jewish person in the world needs to watch this movie. It was 1993. I'll never forget. I went with my mother to the 163rd Street. It's funny. Movies leave such a big mark. I remember the movie theater I went to. So that's how. So we went to the. The Eastern Shores movie theater.
I've been to that one, yeah.
Okay.
I remember that one.
So Eastern Shore. So I went with my mother, and we went on like a Monday night, and I said, "What are we taking me to this?" And Schindler's List. I'm trying to say Schindler's List is a wake up call to every person, for Jewish or not, just on the treatment of human beings and how evil people can be.
You know what's sad is I've never seen this movie because of how horrific it is. Now, I've had two grandparents that were in concentration camps, and I've had personal stories told to me. So watching something like this, and then when I saw this clip, it's very powerful.
Wasn't there a Jerry Seinfeld skit on this that someone didn't see Schindler's List? There was a whole episode.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm going to play the scene.
I just want to say before you do that, the only other real movie besides this that was so authentic and real was Saving Private Ryan. When I saw that after
movie.
This, also very real.
But it's also not from our time period. But also, that's one of the best movies.
But still, it's so real. Like everything they do here, you feel like you're, So go ahead, show it.
My name is Diana Reiter. I'm a graduate of civil engineering from the University of Milan.
Oh, I'm educated Jew, like Karl Marx himself.
Oh.
How he disregards people like nothing.
Yeah.
Unterscharführer.
Jawohl.
Shoot her.
See, he just decides without any remorse, any...
Herr Kommandant! trying to do my job.
Yeah, I'm doing mine.
Sir, she's foreman of construction.
I'm doing
We're
my
not going to
job.
have arguments with these people.
Okay.
Oh, shooter, here, on my authority.
Oh, jeez.
Just no feeling, no. This shook me to the bone. And what she says right before. Let me see.
It will take more than
There
that.
you go.
I'm sure you're right.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, it doesn't get more powerful than that.
Jesus.
It will take more than that. She knows that we're coming for you. It's revenge is sweet. Anyways, all right, moving on.
It's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, it's funny. There's probably hundreds of movies from this time period that we could easily put on this list. But, like, we're trying to find movies that impacted us. And my Mount Rushmore is next. And my first movie isn't actually from the 80s, but it's when I watched it. And I was tortured with it by my sister at a young age, and I was forced to watch it. And to this day, I hate this movie. It's one of Daniel's favorite movies.
Never loved it.
I can't stand horror
I loved
movies.
all four Daniels. But this
Movie scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It literally scared the shit out of me. And this scene I'm going to play for you is part of the reason why it scared the shit out of me.
Never loved this movie.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm not really.
It was
into
actually
scary.
very. What was the word? Disturbing that people used to walk out of the movies here. It was like religious groups frowned on this. This was very controversial. This movie.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
It's burning. I'm not gonna watch it now, but as a kid, I was freaked the fuck out. I was like, holy shit.
Oh my God. I like it. She's having an orgasm. What's going on here?
Jesus.
Oh. She's got a little throat infection.
Holy shit.
This hour is mine. Fuck me.
I love it. It's like a rated X movie.
What does she say?
Fuck me.
Fuck me. I mean,
Jesus.
think about how controversial this was with these words. This is the early 70s.
Oh.
Stay
Mom
away
is
from
freaking
me.
out. The mom is freaking out.
This movie and the other horror movie that didn't make my list that scared the shit out of me was Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This was
my
scary.
God.
This
That
was
was-
scarier.
They're here.
That was scary. That movie.
Oh
that
my
movie
God.
was scary.
That tree in Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Now the next movie that came up is for me is The Natural. Now I'm a huge sports person. I was really into baseball when I was a kid,
movie.
and Roy Hobbs and the Wonder Boy and the Bat and the myth that went behind him. I wanted to be.
Saw this movie.
I wanted to be
Classic.
Roy Hobbs. I mean. Here, I'm just going to play the scene. The music, we're talking about soundtracks, right? The sound, the
died,
music.
didn't he?
Yeah, Robert Redford just recently died. But let's going to play it.
There's Glenn Close in the background, his love interest.
And you see the lightning patch on the shoulders because the lightning bolts that split the tree.
And Eric, do you see the sun behind his girlfriend?
Yeah.
It's like a light, like a divine light is
Yeah.
coming in through. There are a lot of symbolism. There you go, hit that. Yep.
Oh man, I wanted to be
Such a
Roy Hobbs
classic.
so bad. Oh, the music.
Is this the end where he?
No, this isn't the end.
Oh,
It's close to the end though.
classic. The music was beautiful.
Great.
Great movie.
And there she
And
is.
she's
watching.
dressed like an angel in all white. Like
I'm telling you, I've seen some power before, but certainly.
beautiful movie.
That right there, that movie gives me chills for a couple reasons. A, it reminds me of my dad. And how could it not, right? My dad got me into baseball. He was a huge baseball guy. He was a coach of my baseball team, and we watched this movie. And I remember I had a wood bat, and I wrote on the side of it. I drew a lightning bolt. I wanted to be Roy Hobbs. It drove me to be a better baseball player. That movie, and it's one of the movies why it's on this list. Even though it's not one of my ultimate favorite movies, I do love this movie.
I can't imagine you being a good baseball player.
That was
Were you
good. Yeah.
Good? Like, were you good or average?
I mean, I wasn't good enough to play pros, but I mean,
Or like
Anthony, he was
amongst
on
your
a
peers.
he was on a special needs team. He was good for his
amongst your peers.
I mean, I played baseball. I played on the high school
but
baseball
were you
team.
good? Like, would someone say Eric's
Here, I'll
on
give
the
you an
lineup
idea.
tonight. Eric's in the lineup.
So
tonight.
when I played little league baseball, I would get up to bat and I'd hit the church on the other side of the field, like out of this. And then what they would do is the parents would complain He's not using a regulation bat. I had to go through that bat's not regulation. They made me change my bat numerous times. But what happens though is that when they move you up, and now like I was like one of the better kids on my team, and they're like, oh, we're gonna put you in the next level. All the kids are good. It's kind of like a mental screw with your brain at a young age. Like, hey, if you want to be good, you got to work harder at it. So I mean, look, I wasn't saying I was the best baseball player. I was good.
You were average.
I was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the next movie is on my all-time favorite list. That's Back to the Future.
You skipped one though.
Me and Daniel. Well, I'm gonna come back to it. Me and Daniel went to go see Back to the Future, the musical.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this movie was so good. Just being, it's funny because they travel back 50 years to 1955 from 19. Think about what 50 years would be now.
Yeah.
If we were to travel 50 years from today,
1985. What's 50 years from 85?
No, it'd be 50 years from 2026. It'd be
1976.
76.
Right. Yeah. So what would be so special about 1976?
We were born.
But remember how they go back to 1950? Everything was so different.
Yeah.
Would it be that much different in the 70s though? I mean, a little bit.
Now?
I guess.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's.
Oh, we'd had no. They're still wearing bell bottoms now. Still
great movie.
It told us that there's the future is great.
Hold on, I gotta cue it up because I didn't do it earlier. I apologize to the people out there that
I love.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the close up.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts.
Great acting.
Great Scott.
It was a great movie.
What the hell is a gigawatt?
What the hell is a gigawatt?
He was just a cool cat. Like
he's like Tom.
1.21 gigawatts. Tom, how am I going to generate that kind of power? It can't be done, can it?
Look, all we need is a little plutonium.
Plutonium.
In 1985, plutonium is available in every corner drugstore, but in 1955, it's a little hard to come by. Marty, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're stuck here.
Oh, what?
Whoa, Doc, stuck here. I can't be stuck here. I got a life in 1985. I got a girl.
Is she pretty?
She's beautiful.
Pause this for a second. I want to say something. Do you know the history of this movie?
Yes.
Michael J. Fox was not supposed to.
Yeah, it was Eric
Stoltz. Eric Stoltz. Now he was terrible. They didn't like it, so they had to bring Michael J. in the last minute to refilm all of the parts of the movie.
Yeah, and there are some scenes with Eric Stoltz still in it, but you'd only know it if you were to study the movie. Like there's a scene where in the fight, but he was filming Family Ties during all of this.
He was filming. So he was living in a motel filming two different movies, a show and the movie at the same time. He was exhausted.
Now the other movie that I picked that's on my Mount Rushmore. So I have Back to the Future,
movie.
I have The Natural, and I have The Exorcist. Now I have The Breakfast Club.
This was a good movie too.
John Hughes made some of the best movies of our time.
Yeah, he was
growing up.
He was the 80s.
And the great thing about this movie is, you learn to be a tough guy. You learn that there's all these different cliques in school, and you learn that everybody has their own way of dealing with pressures and stress of being in school, having friends, and all the things like that. And that's why I pick this.
I don't even know what clique I was in. Even I don't think I was in it.
I mean, everybody was in a clique, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So let me just rewind it really quickly here.
I thought,
what in God's name is going on in
this guy's not with us anymore either.
He died?
Yeah.
What was that ruckus?
Yeah. What ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Can you describe the ruckus?
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
Watch your tongue, young man. Watch it. What is this?
So many good lines in the movie. I didn't want to bore everybody with too much clips, but there's so many good lines in that movie, so many things in that movie.
It was a great movie.
Are you a virgin, Claire?
Yeah. I think between all 5 actors or 6 actors,
the Rat Pack.
They were in like 90 films in the 80s.
I did like movies more than I think I did. I like 6 out of 8 so far.
Well, let's do your movies.
2 of yours. I didn't like 2 of yours. I never want. The Exorcist was weird. I didn't
like it. It just scared the shit out of me. I was forced to watch it.
Eric, you should have played our Exorcism remake.
And The Natural. I never even saw.
May the power of Christ.
We're gonna have to show. I'm gonna have to send that to Jonathan.
The Natural now.
The Natural is a great movie. I think it still stands up to this time because it takes place during a.
Well, it's a sports movie. So
but it takes place like in the early times, like in the 1930s.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
So the next, you're up. So what's your first movie?
Well, again, wasn't a big movie buff. I did go to movies on Friday, like you said. It was a different time.
Your Mount Rushmore could be, you pick movies you love.
The Goonies. Okay. I love the Goonies. The Goonies was my first. I just love the camaraderie amongst the crew.
Hey, you guys!
I love that what's it called guy. What was his name?
Data?
The guy that had the weird face.
Mikey? Yeah. Oh, Sloth.
Sloth. I love Sloth.
You're coming home with me.
And I just like the whole storyline and how they stuck together and the love story, the little love story between two of the kids. It was fun. It was just a fun movie.
I enjoy this movie thoroughly, and they're going to be making. I would think that they've been trying to make another one, but I don't think they're going to make another one.
Fuck it up. They'll screw it
But
up.
let's play this clip.
It's Chunk.
It's Chunk.
I just saw the most amazing thing.
Guess which friend I was in the movie.
First you gotta do is come on.
I was the one that made them do the
you look good there.
shuffle. Yeah. Come on.
Do it.
What a dick.
He's not even that fat. Sean Astin.
Are they still
Josh
we know what happened with him. What happened with this other kid? You guys are good at that.
One of them was in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
Sean Astin.
Yeah, he was huge.
Same thing with Corey Feldman. He's still relevant.
Well, he's an artist or something in a band.
Isn't he like got black hair now?
He's a musician. And don't forget about Josh Brolin, the other brother.
Yeah.
And Data. You know Data, right?
Yeah.
Data won an Academy Award. Or he was nominated.
Cool, this whole concoction they had to open the door.
Data was nominated.
That's not the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
no, there's a lot of good scenes in that movie.
Data was nominated for an Academy Award for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah,
If you haven't seen that movie,
I
that's
never
a
saw it.
good movie.
I have to watch
I think the point at the end, they got some money from that ship that saved their house.
Yeah, One Eye Willie.
Yeah.
No, don't take this. This is for Willie.
Yeah. Then obviously the second movie, E.T. And
this movie
You
is
hated science fiction.
I
Ethan. I'm
did, but that
surprised.
movie was really
This
good.
movie was
it had
generational.
It had you sort of just imagining things.
So I have a funny story that goes with E.T. So my mom wanted to go see E.T.
I remember going to see it.
Me
too.
and my sister wanted to go see Grease 2.
Oh.
We went to go see Grease 2, which is also, by the way, a great movie. I'm sorry. If you know, you know.
I like Grease 1.
Grease 1 is great, but Grease 1
Grease 2 was pretty good.
Grease 1 was Grease 1 was John Travolta. It's an older movie.
Well, what happened in
Grease 2 was some
It's the
British
same-
guy.
it's the same
British guy
movie.
took it.
It's the same movie where this guy's a dork and he's he's like smooth rider.
Okay.
He's a cool rider. You know,
cute.
it's like
I
it's
watched it all.
Michael at the end when he takes off his mags and everybody's like, oh my god, it's Michael. It's
Anthony, some
Michael."
blonde-haired British guy.
So
Yeah.
me and my sister, we walk out of the theater. My mom's walking out of ET and she's crying. She's just bawling. She's like, ET went home, and she's dying and she's crying. And I'm like, I eventually saw it, obviously, and who doesn't want to
Same
go?
day or not?
I don't think I saw it the same thing. ET
It was a
home.
great movie. I mean, it just had a lot of it. Just from an imagination standpoint, and just to bring you to another place.
This is one of Spielberg. This puts Spielberg. Not to put him on the map, but I mean, this is like one of his all-time greats.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's all about the music.
Yeah.
The music is
We made it.
beautiful.
Look how-
And
Yeah, they go in the air. E.T. phone home. Phone home. Phone home.
What a great scene.
what a great scene.
And that's the logo for Amblin Entertainment is E.T. flying across the moon. Look how realistic
Now,
it looks.
do you know the next movie Elliot was great in? His movie, Elliot, he was in another movie. Do you remember the movie he was in after this? A few years later, that was fantastic.
Great
Tell me.
scene.
Legends of the Fall. But he was the brother of Brad Pitt. Fantastic movie. It was the next movie I saw of him that was relevant.
That's way years later, though.
Yeah, that's like 10 or 12 years.
That was a great clip.
What's next on your list?
Beverly Hills Cop. Always loved Eddie Murphy.
Dun, dun,
I loved
dun, dun,
anything.
dun, dun, dun,
Comedy.
dun,
He was a
dun,
big-
Is this
I
the
love
first
him.
one? Is this the?
Yeah.
It's all about the music.
Axel F.
Yeah.
Again, the music.
I have to give a shout out to my boy Evan. This is his favorite movie in the world. He watches this over and over.
What y'all, the second team?
Eddie was so good
We're the first team.
with the first team.
We're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Eddie was so good.
You've been hanging out with this dude too long.
Do you know Eddie Murphy looks the same now than he did back
I'm
then?
sorry, I'm just
Black
fucking-
don't crack.
He looks great.
It's so good.
Great movie.
So
Another
great.
good one. And then my last one was Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it was similar to your what's it called movie. It had to be by that same guy, right?
This is not John Hughes.
It's not John Hughes.
No.
Really?
No.
No.
I would have thought.
Great
it would
movie,
be.
though.
This is done by
Everybody loved Phoebe Cates.
Everybody did this.
Oh,
we
she
all,
was
we
so
all
hot.
did. We all did this. We all have these moments. And
Let's see.
anybody that acts
Let's see. Hold
otherwise,
on.
We've all
lying.
got caught. I know I have a few times.
Let's see. I can tell you right now.
So I fit right in when I watched it. I'm like, thank God I'm
This
not the only one that got caught.
movie is directed by Amy Heckerling.
Oh.
Cameron Crowe.
Oh, Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe.
Wow.
But just the star-studded power.
He went
There's-
into change of movies. Like,
Yeah.
didn't he start going at Cameron Crowe? Didn't he go?
He's made a bunch of movies. Almost Famous is one of my favorites.
Almost Famous was a great movie.
Yeah, with Kate Hudson. That put Kate Hudson on the map. She was a nobody.
Yeah, that
before
was my.
Do you know how many people won Oscars from this movie? There were so many famous actors that went on to be super famous after this movie.
Yeah, lots. Yeah.
So this was Eric back in the days.
It's all of us.
Wow, she was fantastic.
Oh, poor Brad's like, oh my God. I'm moving in stereo.
Oh my God.
And she was friends with who? His sister.
Yeah.
Oh.
They work together.
Stacy? Too many Q-tips. I've got water in my ears.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. Check in the house.
Oh, it's
What
so
an
great.
embarrassing
Damone. She's with Damone.
She should have put a towel on first.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Doesn't anybody knock anymore?
Anybody fucking knock?
This movie made him too. He was
What
in
a
bunch-
great scene.
Judge Reinhold. He was also in the last movie
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
Daniel that
Well,
Anthony
that came on after this movie.
Well, that's where you guys are good. You'll even know where all these guys are today.
Oh, yeah, that movie-
See, I'm
yeah.
not good at that.
So that is our Mount Rushmore.
Wow.
Dan, you want to recap your Mount Rushmore? What were your four?
Well,
You don't remember them?
Well, you had
It was Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Halloween 2.
What else am I losing my mind here?
You had Schindler's List.
Schindler's List and Goodfellas.
And Goodfellas. And Anthony, you had.
The Goonies, E.T., Beverly Hills Cop, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
And I was The Exorcist, Breakfast Club. It was, I'm drawing a blank on my own movies now, too. I just pulled a Daniel. Back to the Future and The Natural. So
out of all 12 movies, which one is the greatest of the 12, would you say?
Oh, man, they're all so good.
And I'm
for
gonna be
different
honest, I'll
reasons.
Probably box office would be E.T.
No, forget the box office.
right?
That hits you personally. That
Oh, it's got to be Back to the Future for me.
I think I'm going to have
Or The
I happen
Natural.
to agree with Eric. I think Back to the Future. When I saw that, I was like, the future's great.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah. I have to agree. I like that.
There's some good movies there. I mean, I like 10 out of the 12 on that list. Obviously, 4. I like my 4. I like all 4 of Daniel.
Well,
2 of Eric's I didn't like, or didn't see, did not like or see.
Oh,
you know what it's time for? Trivia.
playing the worst trivia game ever again.
With the trivia master himself, Daniel
He'll get them all.
Rosenfield. Let's see.
Let's go, Anthony. I want you to make an effort.
Let's
here.
see if Daniel can make
They're
this
for
trivia
you.
game better.
No, that's not for
than
me.
the
I'm not
last
playing.
one.
Yes, trivia master.
I know. I'm going to ask you two.
He's
the
asking the
questions.
question.
Oh, he's asking us. I wouldn't get it.
All right, so let me explain. So I put these random questions
suck
together.
anyway.
It's me. I took a little bit of the time and I put the questions together for you. And I tried not to make it too hard because Anthony, I know how you're not a movie.
Let's be honest. ChatGPT did all the work.
Well, not really. I just took it from the top 150 movies and I took what I.
All right,
my
hit me.
favorite.
Give
Okay,
us like
so
5
here.
questions.
So here we go. Question 1. Okay, ready for this? And I quote: "What movie is this from?" I'll have what she's having.
Oh, when
what
Harry
movie
Met
is that
Sally.
from?
When Harry Met Sally.
Damn it. Okay, it was between Pretty Women, When Harry
You don't
Met
think
Sally.
it's
and
no
Sleepless in
multiple
Seattle.
choice. Let's give the question.
Okay.
Let's keep it going here. Rapid fire. Let's go.
All right.
If you know the answer, spit it out.
Jesus. Eric's gonna know. Eric, why don't you do a 2-second delay to give Anthony some time?
Okay.
On this? Question number 2. The quote: "Yippee ki motherfucker."
Oh.
Welcome
Come
to
on,
the party,
Anthony, come
pal.
on.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. What movie is it?
Welcome to the party, pal.
What movie is it?
I've got a machine gun now too.
Bruce Willis.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Okay.
Next.
All right,
Come to California.
Anthony,
she
I'll give you
said.
I'll give you the point there. Okay, ready for this 3? Now this was a great quote. Okay, it's taught me that anybody can make money. Here we go. The quote: "Greed, for lack of a better word, is
Wall
good."
Street. Wall Street. Gordon Gekko.
See, I can't make it too hard, Anthony. You won't have a chance.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Eric really knows his movies too.
I
Okay,
mean, that's-
4. Here we go. You ready? The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was
Usual
convincing-
Suspects.
God damn it, motherfucker!
Guys are
Did you-
so sick.
and just for the record, Eric did not see my questions. I held my questions in a safe. I locked it up.
I am the trivia master.
Okay, so
Keep them coming. Rapid fire. Let's go. Keep it
But
coming.
that's it. It was only 4 questions.
That's it.
It was a small quiz, so we didn't.
I mean, you have other potential ones on the list here, at least. I didn't see any of those.
Out of 150,
I would have got maybe a few of these right.
I didn't want to overdo it, right? Because we only have so much time.
Well, to answer your question, what was Marty McFly's band name? The Pinheads.
Oh my God! The fact that you know this.
Who trained Rocky before Apollo? That's obviously Mickey. That's Mickey.
Yeah.
What was the name of the band on Back to America?
Back to America.
Coming to America.
Oh my God, that's sexual chocolate.
God damn it! He knows it all. See, you can't. It's almost impossible.
You might know him from that episode of That's My Mama.
And I'm a movie guy, but Eric,
you could go on a show.
Yeah, he probably could.
What was the candy and E.T. That's Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
it's dangerous.
What was the name of the ship of the Goonies? That's
I
good. I don't know that one. Try. You have One-Eyed Willie's ship. What was? I don't know the name of the ship. There you go. You got me. You stumped me.
I forget the name of the ship. What is it?
I don't know.
Could you look it up?
I can.
I'm now curious.
Hold on, let's ask Google. What was the name of the ship in Goonies? It is called
the DeLorean?
The Inferno.
The Inferno.
Had the legendary
Did I just
ship.
say the DeLorean? That's completely the wrong movie. DeLorean was Back to the Future.
It was.
Okay.
It was. That brings us to what is annoying us this week, Daniel. You mentioned something about movie quality.
Well, ever since the streaming networks have come into the business, and I know the quality's slowly getting better and better. And yes, I will say every now and then there's a great movie. Like I thought Alto Nights on HBO Max was pretty good about the mafia. It stuff like that. But all in all, the quality of these streaming movies suck balls, and that annoys the hell
I'm
out
going
of
to
me.
agree and disagree with you at the same time. I think there's more. There's more stuff. So there's a lot of crap out there, but there's some good things out there. I'm watching something now called The Burrows. It's really good by the Duffer Brothers. Stranger Things was really good. I hear
Happy Gilmore 2 sucked so bad. It was embarrassing.
But you're talking about them making movies for the sake of movies. But there's the good stuff is there. Like you're telling me the Pit.
About Happy Gilmore,
you said the Pit is really good, right?
Eric,
you watched that.
You know what the problem is? All these networks, these streaming networks, are signing 10 movie deals with all these actors, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, like what's his name from Happy Gilmore? They're signing. He signs these 10 movie deals.
He's got to get his deal in,
and he's got to get the movies out with his production company, and the quality is shit. Yes, he had like 2 good movies out of the 9 movies where he was a basketball agent, so forth. I'm talking about Sandler. But honestly,
you can't use Happy Gilmore 2 like as a barometer.
Why?
Because they're recreating something like I would say like one of his movies that he created for Netflix that was garbage.
Yeah.
Forget Netflix where he's making a movie for a money grab based on the name. He made some really bad movies, but Uncut
like
Gems,
Beverly Hills Cop, the new one that came out.
Like Uncut Gems?
I did, but I'm saying that was a great movie. And I enjoyed the new Beverly Hills Cop movie.
For a second on that?
I really enjoyed that.
Let me correct you on something. Uncut Gems wasn't part of that 10 movie deal. That was a
saying
that was a fantastic movie. Fantastic.
I'm just saying in general.
Uncut Gems was actually a good movie.
It's actually disturbing. I can't even watch it again.
There's more. There's quantity out there because
it's getting out of hand because the quantity is overtaking quality.
Everybody's watching YouTube and they have their phone in their hand.
I agree.
When we were kids, we had a couple hours in front of the television, or you went to a movie to see it. Now you could 24/7. It's nonstop.
Eric,
so they're making
content
content like crazy.
There's so much content. You're right. They're rolling out so much content that's just more content is bad, even though there's a lot of good content.
They're dumbing down America with a bunch of crap.
It's hard to find the good ones.
It's hard.
It's harder to find the good ones.
It's hard to find the good ones.
But they do exist.
They do.
Yeah, they do
So
exist.
you got to be.
So that's what annoys the fuck out of me. Next,
these are the worst movies of all time in our opinion during our time. During our period of growing up,
not just the 80s and 90s.
But in Daniel's opinion, of course, Daniel goes and picks a movie that's from 2013.
Well,
so
I went with my mother to the movies about 10 years ago, and we went to see this movie called Gravity, with Sandra Bullock. And don't get me wrong, her on The Blind Side was fantastic. She deserves. I love that movie. I watched it a bunch of times. This movie, Gravity.
What do you see here? You're picking it as your worst.
It was so bad to me, and my mother was like, "We need to get the fuck out of here. This movie's terrible." And we sat through it, but it was terrible.
It was only an hour and a half. Now I like this movie.
Oh boy!
Hold on.
Anthony's even yawning over this.
This movie was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, by the way, and Sandra Bullock won an award for Best Actor. Now, this is a very deep, cerebral thinker type of movie.
So
this
what are you
movie,
saying, I'm not thinking?
Yes.
Okay, so my mother wasn't thinking either. So
I guess not, and I'm surprised because Ruth is a deep thinker.
It's not that. It's not. It was just slow and boring. It was boring.
It was slow because it was building towards something. She was being reborn. She was going through grief. That's why George Clooney, he's dead. He's not really alive in the movie.
What does this mean? 96%.
That's what it was rated by the critics.
So terrible. 96 is
no, it's good.
96 out of 100.
Oh, really?
Right,
Yeah.
but if you watch
And if you
another movie like Interstellar that's like this,
no, it's not the same.
You
movie.
can't even compare
You
the
can't
quality.
compare
The movie's about 1,000
So they're
times
two
better.
different types of movies.
Both in space. They're both fucking in space.
Jesus
I
Christ!
feel like you guys can have a legitimate argument because you guys are movie buffs. Like,
Look,
you can-
250,000 people saw the movie.
Everybody's wrong. I'm right. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. This
There you
movie
go.
sucked
But
balls.
now Louis C.K. agrees with you, so I'm going to play what he said about Gravity. Hold on.
Thank you.
This guy's a comedian. Why is he?
Gravity. That didn't freak you out a little bit? Well, 3D IMAX High. Like, you know how they have those logos? It should say, like, 3D IMAX High. It's the best way to see a movie like Gravity.
Yeah, you got to be high, Daniel.
I didn't like the performances.
Thank you, Louis C.K.
Right.
Love you.
And I didn't know why these are the people
Here, he'll jerk off on you.
who are being called the astronauts.
Right.
Yeah. It's two people, and you could have
Exactly.
gotten anybody.
They should have just had
It wouldn't have been these two, terrific, made
I agree with
great
you.
contributions to theater of the screen.
Too bad he's been blacklisted from Hollywood.
Why
But I
He's so
still love
funny.
you,
their
Louis C.K.
faces with chemicals to make sure they look like astronauts. I mean, you could get. There's so many people.
Right.
Now, he's a
Either
better
she's
comedian
like a
than she is the
reluctant
movie.
Astronaut. There's no such thing as like someone's like, oh, I mean, the other thing didn't work out, so I'm an astronaut.
Yeah.
And
So
I hate
astronaut
space.
was
Hold on,
something
hold
to
on.
fall back on.
Yeah, I'm so stressed out when I'm in space.
Like a trade.
Yes. This is what would happen if you're like
is
whatever.
the funny
she's
part.
some scientist. You go to NASA if you got a interview.
Yeah.
Okay, you be her. Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to ask you about how you feel about the program and sound a little hesitant.
Okay.
Okay. So, how are you excited to try out to be an astronaut? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I love you.
I know I played a minute of it just to get for that one line. Get the fuck out of my office with that shit. My worst movie was actually a really bad movie.
It was terrible. This was a terrible.
And it's called Howard the Duck.
And you look at it back today, it really.
And
Anthony, we went to the JCC to see this
Yeah, it
movie.
was
We were at the
terrible.
JCC.
I
camp.
saw this movie in the movie theater with my cousin Sharon. We were really excited to see it. A George Lucas produced movie, and we were super, super excited to see it. And this is what we saw. So I'm gonna.
I like the music, the soundtrack.
Let me just pay the check and I'm out of here.
Can't believe you're just sitting here. Look what they're doing to Howard.
Leah
that's the
Thompson
chick from Back to the Future.
Yeah, Leah Thompson.
Jeez.
Chicken fried.
And that's the guy, the principal from Ferris Bueller.
Wow.
I'm not amused. I'm going to barbecue your bill, bird.
Oh, no.
Is this the end of
Look, they're putting lettuce on him.
I hate violence. You gotta go in there and beat him up.
Jennings! Sit there. This is serious. They're going to cook me.
It was a terrible movie.
Terrible,
bad.
Terrible, god awful.
Last words.
Yeah. Jennings!
He's my favorite duck.
You hardly know him.
So stupid.
They're seasoning me.
They're seasoning meat.
You don't want to get my friend angry.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Because he's one of the dark overlords of the universe, and he can destroy you and the earth, everything. Yeah, well, I didn't buy it at first either.
Look, they're laughing at you.
Hold on. Let me fast forward to where it gets really.
Oh.
Oh my God.
1, 2.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Don't kill him.
Jennings! Oh, look, I warned you.
I
Here
warned-
he comes.
So bad.
Oh.
He must hate the chili.
Release the small water fowl.
All right, I'm not gonna.
Painful.
Jesus,
Painful.
It really is terrible.
We're-
I can't believe we just watched it for that long.
Yeah. Well, I think your pick for worst movie is really the.
It was. I mean, it was. Listen, we actually gave him a lot of kudos to him in the last couple of weeks, but.
Oh, look at Howard the Duck got a 13%. By the way, Daniel's worst movie was a 96%. This one, 13%.
Okay. So, no, my words. No holds barred with Hulk Hogan.
10%.
No.
10%. It just was a bad movie with Tiny
I don't
Zeus.
think he ever acted again after
No,
that, right?
like you knew this was during his peak, and he should have. Wrestling was his thing. Like
Tiny Zeus
just
Lister.
You just clearly realized it.
But isn't it funny how all the other wrestlers that became actors became really famous?
He looked uncomfortable. He sort of looked uncomfortable acting.
Something you don't see every day. Are you ready for a whole new Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan is ripped. To the world, he's a hero. But to this
man.
Tiny Zeus listener.
Zeus.
I was so excited to see this because of us Hulk Hogan.
And he was a wrestler. At some point, Zeus was a wrestler with
He's a big one. Is he still alive, Zeus?
Probably.
No ropes can hold. No ring.
Oh, God.
No holds barred.
It's time. No holds barred.
Oh, God.
This was just clearly trying to monetize off Hulk's
Of
bigness
course.
at the time, and
Bad.
It didn't look like he was comfortable, and it just.
I think his agent fucked up
His
there. He
agent-
had an opportunity to
yeah,
really.
I mean, it wasn't great.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
my goodness.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry, Hulk, because you were such a great person. I love you. Sorry.
Well, I mean that actually brings us to the end of our show. How about that? We did it under an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
No Brittany?
Let's go. Well,
No,
she's gonna be going through shit again.
She's
had some issues.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll be back. We'll bring Brittany back when she's we feel like she's maybe doing a little bit better. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we could do that. No, but we got to keep talking about her. She's a part of it.
That's this week's episode. I hope you liked it. Little tour down memory lane of movies we used to love and still do. I mean,
some good movies.
I mean, are there any movies out there that we missed that you want us to you want to talk about, or you drop them in the comments? Let us know. Let's talk about movies. What was the movies that shook you up, that made you laugh, that make you remember? Doesn't matter when you saw it. Could be today, tomorrow, whatever.
If you remember going to the theater and seeing a particular movie, that must have been a great movie. Like, if you remember that, like, that's got to be.
I remember not going to a lot of movies, trust me.
Yeah. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, if you remember going to a movie, like you said,
Yeah.
where you went with your mom,
Terminator.
or you went with a friend, and you remember the theater you were in, that's the movies you're going to remember.
I know this is kind of on topic, but not on topic. Remember when porno movie theaters, like you would go to the movie theater for porno, like there would be like places you can go that showed porno.
Never went to one.
Never went to one.
I worked in one.
Yeah, you told us the story with that one. That's
we never had a
disgusting.
porn.
That's
Anthony,
the one
where is a porn movie?
I
in
don't
South
think we
Florida?
had one.
Didn't Pee Wee Herman get arrested in a porn movie
Not
theater?
yeah, that was in upstate Florida.
But
that wasn't in
Tampa.
South
I think it was in Tampa.
Yeah, your area. I think that must have been a thing.
But I
So
mean,
all you rednecks have.
But think about it. I worked in a place where there was like little closets.
You told us that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling the audience that and guys would pay money and they would go sit in the closet and they'd watch porn and jerk off.
Jesus.
I mean, think about it now. Now it's so easy. You just got it on your cell phone. It's so readily available.
Not as easy now. My site now, I guess I have to put my facial.
There's ways around. No, I'll show you later.
I'm not happy.
Anyways, there's ways around.
Anthony, what are you saying? You need facial recognition for your porn sites?
Yeah, because Ron DeSantis has made. If you want to go to a porn site that you must register to make sure that you are of age to view it.
Ones you could tell me, please?
I will share with you later. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us. Don't be assholes. Join us. Or don't. Whatever. F your feelings. Next week. Peace.
Peace.
Do we want to listen to some music on the way out? What do we think? No?
I don't mind. I like your music. You come up with some good ones.
Oh. I think this really should be the ending of the show. Anyways, everybody. Happy Memorial Day.
Have a great weekend.
And for those of you still hanging around, even though we kind of ended the show, Quiznos, baby. Yeah. Come to Quiznos June 14th. We are going to be there giving away sandwiches. There's going to be promotions to get cheap lunch. Come get a cheap lunch. Come meet us. Come get some swag. We're having a road trip to Quiznos, and you'll start seeing promotion for it on our channel. You're going to have to like, subscribe to get the promotion, but we look forward to meeting everybody in person. So until next week, everybody.
Peace out. Great week ahead.
You silly, silly boy.